What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be looking at things you can use for your turkey Sitka system from your other systems. So you definitely want to watch this video before you run out and buy a brand new turkey Sitka system. You might already have some things in your closet that will work. So before we jump into today's video, drop down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little notification bell so you'll be notified every time we drop a new video. Lots of cool stuff coming. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on TikTok to see what's going on over there. Do not forget our sponsor of today's video. That's going to be Kuwanu Gear over at Kuwanu.com. You can use my promo code, which is FSReview. That's going to get you 10% off site-wide. That's going to work on apparel, gunslings, lanyard drops, anything over there that you want. You can get 10% off of those. So make sure you check them out. All right, guys, so it's time to start talking about turkeys. All right, we are in the middle of February. NWTF is this week. It's time to get geared up for chasing gobblers. And we've put away our waterfowl stuff, we've put away our deer hunting stuff, and now it's time to focus on gobblers. And this video is going to be centered around some things mainly from the waterfowl collection that you can then repurpose over for turkey hunting. You can also deer hunt in these things. Everything we're going to be looking at is going to be in timber, OptiFade timber, which in my opinion is the most all-around version of camo that they have. It's the most versatile in my opinion. It's their version of Bottomland, and Bottomland is the most versatile piece of camo. I've used it all over the country. Works great. So we're going to be looking at timber, and if you are looking for a turkey system, but you also want something to deer hunt in and duck hunt in, you can reverse engineer this and look at some of these pieces and use them all the way around. So before you buy that brand new Sitka turkey system, make sure you pay attention to this video so that we can go over some things that you might already have that you can just pull out of the waterfowl closet and use for turkeys. All right, guys, so first on our list that we're going to talk about today, the pieces that we need to look at as far as turkey hunting is going to be pants, it's going to be tops, and it's going to be gloves. So we're going to start with the gloves. Now, the primary glove, and the glove that I use to turkey hunt in is going to be the guard glove, the Sitka Equinox guard glove or the guard glove. That's the one that I turkey hunt in. It runs about 50 bucks. You can get it in a few different colors of camo. I prefer timber. One pair of gloves that you can use from the waterfowl line that can be used all around is going to be the Traverse gloves. Now, the guard gloves are going to be about 50 bucks. The Traverse gloves are going to be about 40. Now, the Traverse gloves are a fleece line glove. They're not really warm. They're not that hot. If you could absolutely, especially early season, especially days when turkey hunting is in the, maybe the 40s and the 50s, even the 60s, you can get away with taking a pair of Traverse gloves from your waterfowl collection and repurposing those. Couple of differences though. The guard gloves, you're going to have the trigger finger and the thumb cut out. The Traverse gloves, you do not. I'd like the Traverse gloves though. I mean, they got some grippy on there. They've got kind of this felt material on the trigger finger and on the thumb so that you can scroll through your phone. But at 40 bucks, and I've often thought about doing this, I'm really thinking about just cutting the thumb and the trigger finger out of my Traverse gloves, even for duck hunting, just makes it a little bit easier. But like I said, if you've already got a pair of the Traverse gloves, there's no need to run out and buy a new pair of turkey gloves unless you really want to, because I believe that these are thin enough and work well enough. Your dexterity and mobility is pretty good in these gloves. I think you can get away with reusing the Traverse gloves for turkey season. All right, guys. Next on the list, we're going to talk about pants. Sitka is going to direct you towards their Equinox guard pants, which is a lightweight pair of pants. It's got the insect repellent built into it. Comes in a handful of colors, some solids, elevated to timber and whatnot. They're going to run about $200 for the guard pants. They got the insect shield, is what they call it. So it's supposed to keep ticks, mosquitoes, and whatnot off of you. Now, from the waterfowl collection, we have the grinder pants, and the grinder pants also is going to come in timber and the same other colors that you may get in Equinox guard pants, except you're going to save about 50 bucks. So if insect repellent really isn't that big of a deal to you, or maybe you want to spray these yourself, or you use a thermocell or whatnot, you can run with the grinder pants. Now, I've used the grinder pants for turkey hunting for the last 3 seasons. Love them. I have used the guard pants. They are a little bit lighter and a little bit quieter. I do get that. But if I already have the grinder pants from the Waterfowl collection, I can save myself an additional $250 and rock these versus the Equinox guard pants. Now, the grinder pants, they're not thick. They're not fleece lined. They're just a basic pair of hunting pants. They're stretchy. Mobility is good. They're not too thick. They're not the fleece lined Dakotas. And they have the basic pockets in the front and the back on the sides. You can let heat out. It's got zips on the thighs to let some of the heat out. These are a great pair of pants. And like I said, if you've already got these for waterfowl, which is what I primarily bought them for, pair of hunting pants for waterfowl, I just repurposed them over for turkey hunting, and they've been working great. All right, let's start to talk about tops a little bit. I like to use the Core Lightweight Hoodie. As the name implies, it's a lightweight hoodie. It's very thin. The mobility is great. I love the thumb loops for layering. Got a nice hood that fits the head very well. Face mask comes up. I'm able to call with it. It's not too tight. I really, really am high on this. I think I have the Core Lightweight hoodie for like every application. I absolutely love it. Now, it's going to come in at about $230, and it can be used a lot for layering underneath things. It wicks the moisture away very, very well. I have it in timber because I use it for waterfowl a lot. A lot of you guys like to run the Core Lightweight hoodie underneath something like a grinder hoodie or like something like a grinder pullover. So you have a hood and a face mask, and it's great for wicking away moisture. Now, Sitka is probably going to push you towards their Equinox Guard hoodie, which is basically the same thing once again, but with the insect shield. It is going to run at about 150 bucks. So you can save about 30 bucks with going with the Core Lightweight hoodie. Spray your own insect repellent. You can put your own insect repellent on the garment itself, or you can rock a thermocell if you want. If you already have a Core Lightweight hoodie, I wouldn't run out and spend another 150 bucks on getting the Equinox Guard hoodie. You're going to get the same outcome with the Core Lightweight hoodie, in my opinion. So you've already got this guy in your closet. No need to run out and buy something new. You can keep this and use it, repurpose it for turkeys. All right, guys, so now we're going to get into layering our tops a little bit more. Now, one of my favorite pieces for both waterfowl and for turkeys is the Grinder Zip Tee. I already have so many hoodies. Everything's a hoodie, right? The Dakota hoodie. If I use my Grindstone work vest, it has a hood. If I use my Rover jacket, it has a hood. The Core Lightweight hoodie, that's another hood. I try to keep it as minimal as possible, two hoods at the max. So I don't typically go with the Grinder hoodie. I typically go with the Grinder Zip Tee. Now, this is basically a Core heavyweight hoodie, a Fanatic hoodie. They're all the same thickness as far as the fleece line for additional layering. What I like about the Grinder Zip Tee is I have my thumb loops for layering. I can put it in my pack if I need it and take it out. It doesn't take up too much space and slide right over. And I use a ton for waterfowl hunting, and I also use a ton for turkey hunting. So if you're looking for something to use in both, or you already have Grinder, if you have a Grinder hoodie, break it out and use it. If you have a Grinder Zip Tee, it's really, really ideal. I like the hood for turkey hunting of my Core Lightweight hoodie the best. So I would typically go Core Lightweight hoodie, pull the hood up, slide this on over for some extra warmth in the mornings or when it's a little cooler in early season. The Grinder Zip Tee and the Grinder hoodie have that DWR technology, so it's not as soft. It's a little more crisp. That's because it's going to repel moisture. So if you're chasing gobblers at early morning, there's dew on the ground, a little bit of condensation, this is not going to soak it up. Now, it's not water resistant or waterproof. Like if you get caught out in the rain, this thing's going to get wet. But the basic condensation, a little bit of mist in the mornings, this is going to wick it away. This is going to keep you dry. Big fan of the Grinder Zip Tee during turkey season. All right, guys, so now we're going to talk about those colder mornings for turkey season. You never know what the spring is going to throw at you. Early season can be very cold. I've been there. I've chased gobblers in 20-degree weather. It just happens, and I'm not. If season's in, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna say it's too cold outside. I will risk it. So here's a couple items from the waterfowl collection that you can layer with turkey season that will help you out. First, we're going to look at vests. The vest that I typically will recommend that waterfowlers have, they can transition to turkey hunting, the Dakota vest, the Kelvin Aerolite vest. They all come in timber. And then if you can find the Fahrenheit vest, which is, a puffy vest, very similar to the Kelvin Aerolite, except it's a little bit thicker and it's windproof. I got a review on my channel comparing the two. This is a great vest that I'm high on vests in turkey hunting because I like to have them. I don't want to be too constricted. I want my arms to be able to move to swing my gun. I don't want to. The mobility is really key to me when I'm down crunched against a tree and I want to move around. I like vests better. It allows my elbows to move. So the Dakota vest works well. It's just a windbreaker. The Kelvin Aerolite works. It will work. It's not windproof. It's kind of loud though. The Fahrenheit vest works very, very well. It's a good puffy vest if it's cold outside. If you're looking for a jacket to pull out of your waterfowl collection, turkey hunt in, look no further than the ambient jacket. Now, you start running around the woods, running and gunning for gobblers, it better be cold enough outside to break out the ambient jacket because you will start to sweat, right? 30s and 40s, the ambient jacket is going to shine. It's an athletically built jacket. So when you're moving around, when you're running, it's going to start to generate more body heat. It's not windproof. It does feel like it's going to get caught on stickers a lot. I haven't had too bad of a problem with it, but it's quiet and your mobility is great. So it's quiet, warm, and your mobility is great. Can't ask for a whole lot more when you're turkey hunting. That is one thing about turkey hunting that it will make me not go is super, super, super high winds. If it's super high winds, I'm going to wait for a break in it. So this jacket not being windproof doesn't hurt it as bad in my book for turkey hunting. But a lot of you guys have the ambient jacket for waterfowl. Absolutely look to transition and use this guy for turkey hunting. You're not going to be sorry. All right, everybody. So thank you for stopping by and checking out the video. I hope this helps you. My main goal of this video is to keep you from running out and having to buy all brand new stuff for turkey season. I know Sitka is very expensive, and I want to give you guys an option to maybe think about repurposing some of your stuff from waterfowl to whitetail and now over into turkeys. So thank you for stopping by. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out our sponsor, Kiwano Gear at kiwano.com. Don't forget my promo code, and we'll see you guys next time.